Good morning, everyone. How are you? Welcome to motherfucking tea time. If you're new to me, welcome. Brace yourself. There's going to be some F-bombs and some truth bombs. So if you're around any children or you're in a place where that's inappropriate, please just come back or turn the volume down, put headphones in. If you are new to me and you're not sure who I am, my name is Autumn Clifford and I'm a spiritual business coach. But more importantly, what I do is I teach women how to become spiritual leaders, influencers, and teachers, which is what my favorite thing to do in the world is, right? So today is all about, motherfucking tea time is all about me really channeling angel messages and providing them to you. So that's what I'm going to do. But first, I'm going to share this out. So if you're just hopping on, please do the same and share this out. And I'm going to do the exact same thing right now. That's why you see me looking over here. So I'm just sharing. And let's see. My computer's being so slow right now. Hi, Allie. My computer is being so slow. I don't know why. Okay. All right. So I've shared them. We'll see if anybody comes. So good morning, everyone. How are you? Happy to have you. So today, I think it's Facebook. I had issues with it being super slow this morning. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. But I definitely know that Facebook is being like super slow. Hi, Daisy. Thank you for sharing, honey. So today is a pretty blunt message. Won't lie. So let me just add that to my timeline. Thank you. Okay, so our message this morning is really blunt and it's really in your face. And so, hi, Christine. So, just gonna be straight up with you guys about it, is that during my meditation this morning, the angels wanted us to know that we are not the only ones who have, bad, hi Stacy, who have bad days. Okay, so we all can have, we all have really bad days, right? Like we all do. And the angels found it really important to tell us this, because sometimes we get in such like a rage, or we get in such a state where we think that we are the only ones who have bad days, and it's simply not true. I just want to show you guys, I have my incense to help clear, but I'm just putting it out, but it's been burning. Hi, Mima. Okay. And so thank you for sharing. So it's really important, and I think this is a really important I think that this is a very, very important topic that we discuss, because especially as entrepreneurs, right? Hi, Lisa. Especially as entrepreneurs, and especially as people being, you're in the limelight quite a bit, especially if you're like a spiritual leader and influencer, and you are, hi, Mindy, and you are showing up, every day, and you are always gonna be on, right? So, and yes, I think it is. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm getting blown up by message after message. So, and so I think it's like really important that we understand that you're not the only one who's going to have bad days. But I think it's also important, and what the angels wanted us to know, like they want me to tell you some tools and tricks that you can use to help get you through this, because what's important is that we don't stay low vibe. We've really got to make sure that we raise our vibes, right? Because when we raise our vibes, we can attract all of the things that we want. We can manifest on purpose. We attract the things that we want, and we don't attract the things that we don't want, but then we feel better. But the most important thing, okay, so the most important thing, and I keep hearing this in my head, like as I'm telling you this, is they want me to tell you that you have got to feel these feelings. When you're feeling shitty, when you're feeling angry, when you're feeling like, oh my goodness, like, am I the only one who's having a bad day? Like, oh my gosh, I'm so angry. I'm so this, I'm so that. Hi, Cal. It's really important that you feel these feelings, okay? And so many times, especially as entrepreneurs, and I know I do this, I'm like, oh no, I can't feel like this right now. Like, I'm not going to feel like shit because I need to go and I need to be on point. Like, I need to handle my clients and I need to go on tea time and I need to go and I've got tons of work, tons of shit that I got to get done, right? So I'm like, no, I'm not allowing myself to feel like shit. But that's what I did yesterday, case in point. And that's why we didn't have tea time at 10:30 a.m. Yesterday. We had it at 4:15 p.m. because I felt terrible. I felt absolutely terrible. And so instead of trying to, get up, get a shower, put makeup on, and be in the right frame of mind to, number one, be able to channel, and number two, be able to show up and be in like a good like frame of mind for you, I had to listen to my body. And I had to say, okay, I had to say, okay, so like, this is what we're doing. And, so you really need to listen to your body. Okay. So number one, the angels are like, tell everybody, listen to their body, allow yourself to feel your feelings, allow yourself to move through it though. Okay. So you do that. And you have to make sure that you don't get stuck, but you don't get stuck. You feel it, like really feel it. Let it out though. Let it out. Like, don't just walk around and like keep it in. Don't just let it like stir in your stomach. Like, when you get angry and you get all those feelings in your tummy or your shoulders get really tight and you're just like, oh, I'm so angry, but I'm not going to tell anybody. I'm going to make sure everybody thinks everything is perfect and everything is good. And like, I'm not angry or I'm just sad or whatever. Like, I'm not going to like let everybody see this. But the problem is when you do that, you don't actually allow yourself to feel the feelings, and you're going to stay stuck, and that energy is going to stay stuck, and then it's going to manifest. So a lot of times what happens, if you look at people who are sick, if you look at people who are sick, it has manifested from up here. It's manifested from a place of anger, fear, sadness, depression, and frustration, resentment, and it has stayed stuck in like a place, right? And so, and like, I'm not the expert on this, but I'm just bringing it to your attention. So whether you believe in that or not, that's fine, no problem. But just pay attention to that. Energy will stay stuck if you don't allow it to move through you. So feel the feelings. So here's what it looks like. It looks like fucking going someplace alone and yelling to the top of your lungs, and just saying, fuck this, fuck you, I hate this, I hate you, I hate the situation, I'm so angry, I'm so pissed off, fuck this, blah, 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 right? So that is one thing that you need to do. The next thing is you need to you need to write it down. Like, get it out, write it down. Journaling. Don't just type. Typing is good if you're like sitting at a computer, I guess, but really the act of journaling and the act of writing is so good for your soul. Okay. And so, it's mega important that this happens. So make sure that you're journaling. The next thing that you can do, is have a conversation with somebody if you're at that point, right? But here's the thing, you guys. Don't have conversations with people that are just going to keep you low vibe. Like, I'm going to be honest with you, my friends, they don't call me if they want to stay low vibe, because I won't put up with their bullshit. I'm not going to listen to it, and I'm not going to allow you to stay low vibe. They call me because they know that I'm going to call them out on their shit. I just am. So guess what? They don't call me every fucking 2 seconds. I'll tell you that much, because sometimes you just want someone to tell you it's okay. But I'm not about that. Thank you for sharing, you guys. I'm not about that. I'm about calling you out so that you can move through it, and showing you that actually, hi Sarah, that actually things aren't as bad as that you think they are, and you're really not stuck in this rut like you think you are. Ashley says, my biggest problem is getting stuck in the blah mode. No energy, no motivation, no feelings, good or bad. You just feel blah. That's because you're not living in your passion. There's something that is not lighting you up, and there's no change. So you must be doing things like all day, every day, the same. Hi, Erica. Like, that's why. So when you're doing things that are constantly the same, things that don't light your soul on fire, when you're not putting yourself first, when you're putting everybody else in front of you, that's going to happen, Ashley. So make sure that you are taking time for you. And that's another thing. That's another thing that a lot of people don't do. And I'm going to be honest with you, I have been a huge culprit, because society will tell us that we are self-centered, that we are all about ourselves, that we only care about ourselves. But you need to start putting yourself first. And this goes for everybody. Like, that means get the fuck up and go put makeup on. That means go shopping and buy the nicest fucking clothes that you can afford. Do it. Even if it's only a fucking really nice pair of Calvin Klein underwear, go fucking buy it and put it on and wear it and feel really good about it. It means getting up and doing your hair. That means getting your hair done. That means going for the walk. It means cooking and eating foods that you really love. That stuff is really important, and you have to understand, especially, even moms, because moms are going to be like, oh, wait, my kids come first, and I get that, but how could you ever show up and be a good mom, a good parent, a good, husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, a good CEO, a good boss, if you are not nurturing your soul? Like, you're not going to show up and you're not going to be the person that everybody needs you to be. I can tell you right now that if I did not nurture my soul the way that I do, there's no way I could be the leader and the influential teacher that I am, because I have a lot of people every single day that lean on me. I get messages 24/7 from every fucking person you could think of, and I love it. It's not that I don't love it. Clearly I love it. I'm here. I'm telling you that it can take a lot out of me if I am not consistently putting myself forward. Now, has this caused a little bit of shit in my relationship? Yeah, because at the end of the day, my fiance is like, well, what about me? And so it's kind of training the people around you to be like, I understand, but in order for me to meet your needs, I've got to meet my own needs first. And trust me, you want me to do that. And he's learned when I need to go do something, when I need to do things for myself, he just will be like, okay, go, please, bye. Does that make sense to you guys? So when, hi Sabrina. Okay, so who has questions? Lay it on me where you guys are getting stuck. If you're in a bad day, Daisy says, yes, exactly. Putting yourself first is a better way to put it. My baby is healthy and happy because I take care of myself first. And that's on point. That's absolutely on point. And it doesn't get any better than that. And so you're welcome, Kelly. Okay, so when I pause, it's because I'm getting a download. So just bear with me for a minute. Okay. Here's the deal. What they're telling me now is another thing, somebody here needs to hear this, is that you need to laugh more. You need to bring more laughter into your life. We are taking life too seriously. And I've said this again. I've said this previously, recently, but I'm going to say it to you again because you really need to hear this, okay? Share this fucking shit out, number one, because I'm about to lay on a fucking truth bomb if you haven't shared this out. Okay. So, Kelly, I'll get to that in just a minute. So, here's the deal. Stop looking at life like it's happening to you, okay? Because it's not. Stop looking at life like you're a victim. Stop being the victim. Stop playing the victim. You are not a victim, okay? Understand that your soul signed a contract before you came into this world that you are going to experience everything that you're going through. So everything that you're experiencing in your life, the good, the bad, and the ugly, you signed up for. Start looking for the lessons in all of it. I can tell you this morning I woke up and I was pissed right the fuck off. I don't even have a really good reason. I've got no good reason, to be honest with you. It's actually a result of my DNA being activated. But I was pissed. I just woke up and I'm like, I'm fucking mad. Like everybody, good thing that there was an empty house when I woke up this morning, because I think I really would have bulldozed every motherfucker in my house. Like, out, get out. And has nothing to do with anybody. But the thing is that we take life way too seriously. And like, that was what was going on, is like, I woke up and I don't even know why I was mad. I just was mad. But then it really hit me. The angels were like, Autumn, you're taking life way too fucking seriously. Understand that everything happens for you and not to you. And when you can really embrace that, and when you can truly understand that it's all like, you're in your own classroom. You're in your classroom. Just fucking learn. What can you learn from the situation? What can you change next time? How can you prevent yourself from getting a C or an F? And how can you get a fucking A or a B on the next test, right? Like, start looking at it like that. Because you have to understand, you're just on this journey. You're a passenger on this fucking airplane that we call life, okay? And this journey, this airplane, this is how I have to visualize it in my mind. So what if you're just on this journey? What if nothing happens really to you? It just happens. It just happens. And you're just, wow, holy fuck, that was interesting for me to learn. Holy shit. That really just blew me away. Wow, I don't really ever want to experience that again. Like, that really sucked. What if that's how you looked at life? What if you stopped taking everything so fucking personally? What if you did that? What if you stop being the victim and stop feeling targeted by what everybody else is saying and what's going on in this, nonsense, the political bullshit, people are getting offended over nothing every single goddamn day. Hi, Courtney. What if you didn't? What if none of that was you anymore, right? Like, what if you just accepted that everything that's going on, you're meant to experience, you're just on this journey, and, that's it. Like, what about that? Let me know. Let me know. How would that make you feel? Could you see, is this not making sense to you? I'm not getting any hearts. Nobody's talking. Is this like over you guys' head? Like, let me know, because this is massive. It's a massive, massive change in perception. But if you can change your perspective on this, your whole life will change. Your whole life will change, because you're not a victim. And you're no longer walking around thinking that, oh my God, all this is just happening to me. No, it's happening for me. It's teaching me lessons. It's kicking me outside my box. It's making me be stronger. It's molding me into the person that I am. And it's molding me into the person that I want to be. Listen, every single day you ask for certain things, okay? A lot of like what my clients, my followers ask for, they want to be millionaires and they want to be really successful influencers, right? Like, that's my dream, is to be a very successful influencer. I want to be a teacher, and I want to reach millions and millions of people. So I gotta stop. I'm not gonna act like a victim. Somebody who is an influencer, a worldwide teacher, a spiritual leader, she doesn't act like a victim. She doesn't fucking sit there and wallow in her self-pity. No, she doesn't do that, right? She owns her shit. She owns every lesson that she's been through, and she teaches other people about it. She gets to a spot in her life where she understands that it's not happening to her, it's happening for her. And because it's happening for her, she can help other people and change their lives, because she can go ahead and teach them the life lessons that she's learned. How about that? Why can't you look at it like that? Act as if you've had everything you already want and start being that person. And you have to understand that you're going to have lessons that you have to learn in order to get yourself from point A to point B. Does that make sense to you? Like, in order for you to be the woman or person that you desire, and you're here, there's going to be some lessons and some trials and some errors to get you to be here. So just accept it and embrace it and say, yeah. And I know you're like, Autumn, it's way easier said than done. Listen, if you don't think that I don't go through my fucking daily trials of bullshit, if you don't think that I haven't gone through things, I've gone through physical injuries, I've gone through emotional breakups, like with friends, with people who I thought were my business besties, my family. I mean, my old coworkers. I was a cop for 6 years, and the people that I used to have to take a bullet for wouldn't even speak to me now over nothing. I'm just doing what I love, and they don't like that. Like, that's a lot. That's a lot for somebody. So don't think that I haven't had to go through my own shit. But once I just turned it around and been like, whatever, or what, it's happening to me. There's obviously a lesson in this, and it's making me stronger. And I think that the lesson is for me to be able to turn around and share with you my experiences and teach you that you can handle it. You can handle anything. Does that make sense to you guys? Give me some hearts. Let me know. Let me know if you guys have any questions before I kind of switch gears here. If you guys are new to Tea Time, we do this every single morning, Monday through Friday, 10:30 a.m. If you're not in my Facebook group, it's called Fuck You, It's Magic. Get in the Facebook group. It's a private place for you to be able to come and just hang out. So if you're looking for a private place to hang out and just kind of vent or just be there and be around other like-minded women, come on in. The link is pinned to the top of this page. And I'm really excited to announce to you that in, I don't know, what's today? I think I have 4 or 5 days, it's Making Magic Mastermind enrollment's going to be opening. I'll be taking in 10 women. We've got 16 in there from last round. It's going to be a 12-week course that I'm telling you right now you will not want to miss. It teaches you how to develop your intuition, how to connect with angels, how to build intuitive confidence, how to be authentic from the start, and I'm adding a full week block in building your business. So if you are interested in any of this, even if you maybe if you're not an entrepreneur yet, this course really is going to blow you away. I designed it originally for people who aren't entrepreneurs and aren't building a business. So the 8 weeks are really to develop you spiritually. And then we have the last 4 weeks is going to be teaching you how to build a business. It is dynamite. One thing that I'm really good at is calling in a group of like women that are like soul sisters. And I've done this several times. Every time I build a group program, it's absolutely amazing. But this one is dynamite. So if you guys are interested, you might want to private message me. Hi, Christy. Private message me, and so you can get on the waiting list. You can go onto my website, but I don't think it's up anymore. I'm gonna be dropping the landing page February 1st. That's when early bird price drops. But I can tell you that I'm only taking 10 women, and when it's filled, and you're going to want to be in this. It's amazing. Total game changer. So that's what we have going on with me. Okay, I'm going to do a reading. So if you haven't shared this out, you need to share it out, and you need to comment below and let me know that you have shared it out and that you want your energy to be right. I'm going to do a collective reading for everybody on here. So make sure you're sharing this out and let me know. It's a brilliant program. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Jen. Is there more here? Shared, a couple shares. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to do a collective reading for everybody on here. And when you post, when you say that you've shared, then I know that your energy is going into it. And I set the intention and ask my spirit team to connect with your spirit team, with everybody who's shared and posted and want to be in it. So that is what we do. Anybody else before I read? Is this the correct? I'm parked in here. You're so funny. Oh my goodness, you're so funny. Okay. So, okay. So here is what we have going on. Everybody who has shared and has commented, your vibes have gone in. So I want you to know that I do not do a past, present, future. I don't do that. I do a present, like, what's it called? That totally just slipped my mind. Like an ongoing theme, I do a present theme of what's going on right now, and then I do your message for the present, and then I do a present for the future. Not a present for the future, but then I do a message. Message for the present, message for the future. Yes, fuck the past, Mindy. Absolutely. We don't focus on the past. We don't give a fuck about the past. We thank the past for the lessons that it's taught us, but then we move forward and we focus only on moving forward. So, okay, so your message collectively from the angels is new partner. And so what that can mean is this, okay? So I'm going to explain to you what I'm getting for a message is no matter who you meet, no matter where you are, nothing is coincidental. So what they're telling you is you have a new partner in your life. And that could be simply being here and showing up every single day, okay? This does not mean a romantic partner, so you guys don't have to flip out. But this just means a new partner in your life. Somebody who is going to influence you and help you to really move forward, to get out of staying stuck. Somebody who is there for you to lean on, look up to, ask questions to. It could be a mentor, it can be a friend, it can be a new business partner. But the angels are letting you know that you don't meet people by mistake. They don't send people into your life by mistake. So there's no such things as mistakes. What I love about this so much is I love that it's a horse. So if anybody resonates with a horse, I do. That's one of my spirit animals. So I love that it's a horse, and I love that they're dancing, and I love the clouds, and I love all of this. So this really resonates for me. So let me know, does this resonate for anybody? It simply could mean somebody's coming into your life, a new friendship, a new partnership, a new mentorship. Anybody on here looking to hire a new coach, that could be what that means for you. It simply could mean just knowing and understanding that showing up here every single day, that you're here. Courtney, you like unicorns? This one isn't a unicorn, but I do love it. Okay, so the next thing, so that's like a present theme. That's kind of like what's like going on for you right now, okay? The next thing, here's your message from the angels. The message from the angels is for you to see only love. And this is really important, okay? So this is exactly, like, I can't even tell you. They get so spot on because with their messages, they never not fucking line up. So you need to start seeing only love. This is exactly what we talked about. But see, I love this because the full moon is right now, or it's happening in the next day or two. So this is just so on point. You see, a lot of people dismiss the pictures in these and they only like look at the words, but the pictures can speak 1,000 more fucking words and a lot more meaning than just the words, okay? But this full moon that's on point right now, that's bringing about new changes. So you really have a time to really be able to embrace this new change, to be able to see only love. Maybe your children are pissing you off. That could be what that is. It really depends on what's going on with you. She's holding a heart. So maybe your heart is on the mend. Maybe, you really need to focus on just clearing your heart chakra. So if you are having a hard time, with your heart, I suggest you get some rose gold. This is rose gold, always rose gold, rose quartz. And I always have one in my bra and I put it on my heart chakra side because it helps keep that open. But I meditate with her. This is my crystal. I call her Rosie. Rose quartz is huge for that. Opening your chakra, heart chakra, journaling, meditating, listening to soundables. You can Google those or YouTube them. Opening up that heart chakra to really help you ignite, okay? The next thing that the angels want you to know for the present is for you to really go to the water. Who here resonates with the water? Give me some hearts. Does anybody here resonate? Does anybody love to be around the ocean, the lake? Does anybody really love to be around the water? Anything like that. Is there anybody here? Give me some hearts. Nobody likes that? See, I love it. I fucking love it. Like being around the ocean and the water like mends my soul. So basically, that's what the angels are saying, is for you to go do something that really mends your soul. And then when this you know, comes up, it's the ocean, but sometimes it's really not just go to the ocean. Sometimes it's the act of like just feeling like you're near the water if you can't get to the water. It's the act of nurturing your soul. So your message from the angels for the very close future is to do things that nurture your soul. So go to the ocean, be around it, drink more water, be around water, listen to like a water fountain, listen to listen to like raindrops, stuff like that. It's so soothing for our spirits. Okay, good. So I'm glad that this has resonated. Does anybody have any questions about anything that we've talked about the reading as a whole? It goes like this. Does anybody have any questions about this at all? And your message that was channeled by me through my spirit team. Anybody have any questions at all? No questions at all? Wonderful. Okay. If you're not in my Facebook group, come hang out. And tomorrow's Friday, so we'll be here tomorrow. Same time, same place. Love you guys. Bye.